Maybe like in case you're wondering, I'm in Cape Town. I was here to take my matric certificate, and let me just show you guys a view. Actually, as there's Table Mountain, yeah, boy. And behind me it's actually like a really chill spot for most people to just like I don't know, chill, I guess. But there's a lot of boats around, a lot of huge boats. What's a huge boat? I feel like there's a word for it. Yachts. Is it? I don't know. But yeah, there's that. And I realized today, like, I haven't been in Cape Town in 4 years, and I saw a lot of TikToks from people being like, yo, in Cape Town, it's really now rare to just go around hearing your own language, mostly because I'm guessing, because there's a lot of foreigners and tourists. There's a lot of them. I heard Portuguese, I heard German, I heard, what is the other one? I think Arabic. I heard, there's a lot, and due to when I have to like converse in English whenever I meet a black person, because normally when I'm in Cape Town, my mind just defaults in English, and it's just that. But Ngogo, you just have to, because you can't really assume about that you're saying in class, because there's a lot of us now. There's a lot of Americans as well. One, yeah, right next to me. They're right next to me. Yeah, but what I still haven't really found is when you guys are mentioning like the increase of prices, I guess I haven't really noticed that. Particularly in restaurants, it's fairly the same. But when it comes to housing though, apartments, yay, what do you mean? A loft apartment for 21,000, unfinished. I am as a guy. Nobody pay my limb. Hey bro, there's a lot of that. So that for me is like the ridiculous thing. Is the housing, the rent prices. That is especially around the CBD. It's too much, and you can tell by it's not for us. So yeah, that's that. Today I was like willing to make a lot of like videos, but then I'm trying my best to do covers for most South African songs, because I don't really think they get the recognition that they deserve, particularly the R&B aspects of things. But then this is life through music, and I have to speak about music and how it links with life, particularly mine. Yeah, boy. And I don't only listen to South African music. And today, the songs that were like running through my mind was Garden by SZA. Garden Say Like That. Oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful song, and I love it so much because it recognizes that insecure people also deserve love. They can also be in a relationship. You don't need to be fully healed in order to be in a relationship, because, and also for that, obviously, like when you had a lot of insecurities and you project them a lot, that's just something for you to say about, okay, now you're not ready to be in a relationship, right? And there's certain things that you need to heal. But some relationships do heal you. You can heal in those relationships, and you can like discover yourself better in that relationship, and you can continue to love that person when you heal. Yeah, well, in that healing journey. And you can hear SZA speaking about how she wants a lot of reassurance from her partner that will tell me when she says, tell me that my booty is bigger when I know it ain't. That kind of thing. Like, tell me that I look good when I know I'm not feeling good. Just something like, tell me. I need to hear that from you. And it gets like that, even though like you look a certain way, but like when your partner says it out loud, when your partner like compliments you, it means a lot. It means something like no one can tell you otherwise. And I love that. And on the song, she also like speaks about like how she's like I wish you can like stay the same, and you can never discover who I am, because you won't love me if you can discover who I am to the core. Yeah, well, and it's going back again to those insecurities and just hiding yourself and just shielding yourself. But then when you meet someone that you really love and you want them to stay the same, and you know your scars, you know your skeletons, you know, once you let yourself feel vulnerable and let yourself out in jail like that to someone, it always doesn't end well, yeah, well, from your track record. But then in this case, you're just like begging them to just continue loving you the way that they do, yeah, well, just giving you grace to like allow you to show yourself, yeah, well, when you're ready for that, yeah, well, this song, bro, say it like that, it's beautiful. It's beautiful because not everyone is healed. Not everyone. Yeah, when you guys like speak about starting on business and all that, it doesn't always work when you love someone, bro. Yeah, well, you can always see past certain things. Yeah, well, and you can, if you have the capacity to handle their traumas, their insecurities, and the like, there's no problem of you being in the relationship with someone, as long as that person is aware of those things and they are willing to work on them. Yeah, because it's really pointless for you to acknowledge that you have certain shortcomings, but instead of working on them, you just project them and then use them as your like personality. That's just you being. You shouldn't be like that, and especially towards someone that's willing to love you. But you have to make the sacrifice of giving them grace and understanding that you are a difficult person, even though like that's not an easy thing to admit. And even if like you know you are a difficult person, it doesn't mean go around telling person, I'm difficult and you can't handle me, blah. That's just if you know you're a difficult person, when you meet someone who's willing to love you and you also love them, your whole purpose of you being in a relationship is to make things easy for them. Life should be easy when you're in a relationship with someone than when you're not, because if it's hard with or without the like, there's no point in it. Yeah, well. And this obviously excludes certain periods in a relationship where it's like, okay, we're going through a certain period, but again, you just need to be aware of that. And Garden by Caesar. Need you for the old me, need you for my sanity, need you to remind me where I come from. Can you remind me of my gravity? Do you know what I mean? Like from those lyrics, bro. I just need you. But that kind of love is dangerous when you need someone more than you want them. Yeah, bro. Because now your whole life just revolves around them, and when they're not there, you just feel like you can crumble. Yeah, bro. But you just like when you meet someone like that person that is willing to remind you of who you are, remind you of your strength, might make you discover yourself again, and will help you heal. Just see yourself as you want to and be you. Meeting that person and being with that person is like it's an underrated field, bro. And unfortunately, there comes a time where you don't realize that until those people are gone. But if you do have that person, you really should just appreciate them. But yeah, man, I think that's it. I don't really think I covered this song really well because it's deep. It's really deep for me. It's really, really, really deep. Yeah, but those who know the song know, man. Those who know it know.